and happy Friday, everyone. Yes, it's Friday evening here. The week has gone pretty fast, and I'm in gratitude for a good sleep tonight, which I know I'll have, and for the beautiful weekend ahead. The darkness is not the enemy. I'm starting with that. When we have moments of darkness that we see, I remember that darkness is the womb. And we can see darkness and light as polarities. So the first thing, it's hard to get out of the polarity thinking if you've been seeing it that way, and I certainly had for many years, seeing darkness, light. Light has always been a symbol in my life somehow. I always thought, well, if there's light, there's got to be darkness. But I am the light. I feel that light within, as we all are, and I don't, my coming here to Earth, to Mother Earth, in this incarnation is about me being the light. So I didn't focus on the darkness. Having said that, that was my view about the polarity of light and dark. And I also knew that the darkness always had some value, because I've mentioned this before. Here in South Africa we have load shedding, which is mandatory power cuts for all sorts of reasons that have been given to us. Having said that, I haven't appreciated the light as much as I do in these past few years in which we've had load shedding, because I know what the darkness is like. And I've said before that when I hear the fridge singing, I really just feel a sense of happiness within, because I know there's electricity. You know, often when the electricity comes back on, if I'm in the kitchen, that's what I hear first. If the light isn't on, that's what I hear first, and I so appreciate it. So let's go back into that. If we're seeing the polarities of light and dark, then we can see the value of the light. We always see the value of the light, but we can see the value of the darkness. We can see that without the darkness we couldn't appreciate the light as we do. How about we put that aside and just open up to possibility here and say that if we just take the statement, the darkness is the womb and the womb is the birthplace, because of the darkness, as we are being birthed, it's the cocoon stage. I've been in some amazing conscious groups that I'm part of, and this week there has been an ongoing theme in, I guess, all of them, and even in my personal life, about the birthplace of the light and the cocoon. But when we take the metaphor of the butterfly, which we've always heard, at least sometime in our life, but most of us have heard all the time, the caterpillar goes into the cocoon before it emerges as the butterfly. It goes into the darkness to be able to birth the light, prepare for the emergence into the light. And I guess you could put it such that an evolution has to take place, bringing that back to us. If we take the darkness as the birthplace of the light, when we're in what we term darkness, it isn't darkness at all. It's the womb. And in that moment, in those few days or a month or a few months, we are in a space of intense personal growth. We are in a space of evolving into who we asked to be, so that we can meet the light on that vibration and receive it. So when there is darkness, what I would term darkness, it's a good thing to remember that this is where we prepare ourselves. This is where the training takes place. This is where we're able to just allow ourselves to grow and sometimes even have labor pains until we're at the point where we're evolved enough to just emerge. And then we carry the lamp with such intensity that we are lighting every other lamp there is. We are the light. And there is no polarity of light and darkness. There's the evolution of the womb into the birth, into the emergence. And that's why the darkness is the womb. Taking it on a global scale, when we see what we term darkness, and this affects all of us. I mean, there's no one who can't say that their heart doesn't hurt from these things that are happening in the world, which seem so unnecessary. People don't need to suffer. None of the beings on Mother Earth, and they don't need to suffer. There doesn't need to be that suffering. Perhaps, though, in what is at the moment, what we see and what we're going through, we are birthing the light. And I'm not speaking for anyone else or any collective here. I'm speaking for myself and what I felt in my own life and what I felt called to do within the collective. That's just how I've looked at it. I cannot speak for anyone else or any other collective when I haven't walked a mile in their shoes. So, as everyone coming to the collective table, in our moments of darkness, no matter what is happening, there is that hope, and there is that just that evolution within, where we know that we are the birthplace of the light, and our light is going to shine collectively into a new world of peace and unity. I truly believe that. I know it, and I feel it. Let me know your thoughts. Love and light.